All right, welcome back to Street Fighter 25th Anniversary Tournament. We just finished Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and now we're going to move on to Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition version 2012.
Top 16. We're going to show every single match, and we have got just the most amazing list of names here.
Yeah, so just before we go through that, Alex Valle tweeted out the bracket. Go check it out. It's at Alex Valle SF4. Alex Valle SF4.
And I think both of us retweeted it as well, right? So, yeah. I mean, we have a couple of Zangiefs in Snake Eyes and Vangief. We have a Ken and DRS Chris, Mike Ross, Honda player, a couple of Vipers, Jace the Ace, Latif, two Rufuses, Justin Wong and Flo. Looks like it's going to be a couple of camis with Chirithia and LPN.
Fighting losers.
We have a Rose and a Gen. Rose from Filipino Man and Gen from Flash Metroid. Ibuki possibly from Clayky D, but a lot of good variety here of players and characters, but we're starting off here with AGE Snake Eyes going up against Jace the Ace.
This is the top of the winner's bracket.
Yeah, Jace the Ace disappeared for a little bit, but has come back. Obviously still a very strong player. Always been one of the best Vipers around. And so Snake Eyes with Zangief going against Jace the Ace.
Yes.
Start off the winner's bracket.
Now, this matchup, I think, is a win for Viper. It's not a big win for Viper, but I think that, you know, she can play the keep away game, she can play the runaway game, and she doesn't get knocked down very often. If she gets knocked down, I mean, that's definitely Snake Eyes' goal here. It's to knock her down because her wake up can be, you know, exploited by Zangief in a way that's really solid. So that's what Jace is going to be playing for, is to stay away. Does not want to get Geef in his face. So this is already bad for him. Okay, and Snake Eyes playing patiently. Didn't press too hard there. Snake Eyes just moving forward here. Nice reactions there.
Oh, wow.
He's not afraid to do that stuff.
Knows that's not a true block string. Any medium button into Thunder Knuckles is not actually a block string. You can get something in between. Right. Snake Eyes getting that.
Ooh, that's a lot. That actually. Oh, that was jab. If that was strong or fierce, that would have been death. What? Dash up. Oh, you know what? I like the attempt from Jace. And he can still punish. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder if that was even intentional. That was awesome. In any case, Jace's wake up ultra there, or just random ultra there, was, you know, expecting that Zangief would do some kind of chip in between the short and a green hand, which is not a safe block string either.
Nice.
You know, Jace just hasn't been getting the right timings on the Seismo. He's let Zangief walk forward a lot.
And you know, Snake Eyes he's very bulldogish. He just keeps walking forward, more so than most Zangiefs.
He has this Street Fighter 2 mentality when playing Zangief. You know, he knows that he has a lot of work to do in getting in, but that if he gets in, it can all be worthwhile.
Good throw.
That's what he plays for.
Not sure if that was just a build meter, that Thunder Knuckle there.
Oh, is that in time?
Oh, he got it and took a step forward too. Great execution there from Jace the Ace, and then an ambiguous cross-up, but misses the follow-up on the ground and gets thrown.
This is danger.
Option select time. Oh, great play there from Jace the Ace.
Chip either side was going to take it there. So Snake Eyes trying to get into winner's quarters. Sorry, winner's semis.
Yeah, that would be...
We're in winner's quarters now. And yeah, this is all about the keep away. All about the runaway for Viper. And unfortunately for Jace. Ooh, that's a lot of stun. This is not going well for him. He's got to have to deal with an up-close knockdown now with Zangief. Ooh, who lets him off relatively easily. That's good for Jace. But, you know, he just hasn't been able to put up enough of a wall.
You know, Snake Eyes has predicted those Seismos like perfectly. He was like fake, 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 and then when he lets it go, jump.
Right. Yeah, he's done a great job getting in. And he has a significant life lead now. Wow. Not going to risk the ultra or another one.
Nice dash up throw. Okay, here it comes. Got him. Go for the mix-up. Oh, maybe.
Ooh, so nice.
Close enough to the corner? No, not
that quite. Was a great punishment. Oh, that he could pay for that. No? Just landed and did it. Snake Eyes knew it was coming. He has. You're right, man. He's guessed so well on when those Seismos are going to come, whether he's jumping over him or just EX handing through him.
Right. Now Snake Eyes 1 round away. He's taken 3 rounds in a row. What? Oh! What a chase down.
Very nice.
Green hand to move as fast as possible.
Okay, some damage there for Jace. But he's going to back off and try to play the zoning game again, which just hasn't been as effective as he needs it to be.
Again, getting over that Seismo. Again, getting over that Seismo.
Ooh, that's a lot of...
Oh, geez.
That's it. Snake Eyes over Jace the Ace.
Wow.
4 straight rounds.
Yeah. As soon as
Snake Eyes moves on.
Focus absorbed that jumping fierce and then got kicked in the head. He basically lost 2 giant chunks of his life right at the same time.
Right.
Ow.
Yeah, definitely ow.
Yeah, so it looks like we have Snake Eyes moving on.
Now, if we're going to go by, and we are, okay, so we're going to go by the bracket that we tweeted out, Alex tweeted out at Alex via SF4. We're just going to go straight down. It looks like Mike Ross and Justin Wong are going to come up next. After that will be Clayky D versus DRS Chris. And at the end of that will be Vangeef versus Lucan, who we saw do real well yesterday. He knocked K-Brad into losers.
Yeah. He's been an up-and-coming player here in SoCal.
Oh, yeah.
And making a name for himself here at the Capcom 25th Anniversary Tournament. So good job to Lucan.
And good job to those Desert guys, because they have a bunch of representatives here. It's DRS Chris, Lucan, Filipino Man, I think, plays with them too. They're all in the top 16.
And now here's the
Those are
interesting
good players.
thing. Mike Ross versus Justin Wong. Justin Wong has seemed to always have Mike Ross's number. You know, I mean, every time they play each other, I feel like Mike Ross, he's called Justin his demon before.
Oh, yeah?
I think so.
Okay.
Maybe not. Maybe not. I just remember hearing that, but
All right.
if not, then maybe I'll call him the demon.
Do it.
I mean, seriously, because Mike Ross, I don't know. Like, has he ever beaten Justin in a tournament before?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I do know that Mike Ross has some new tricks up his sleeve. Actually, these guys both have new tricks up their sleeves. Mike Ross has been doing a lot of work trying to look for safe jump setups, going online specifically, and you know, borrowing work that other people have already done. And Justin's been making some new stuff. He showed it on stream yesterday, the trade setup into Ultra, which was pretty cool. We'll see whether that comes up here. Ooh, what? Crouching jab rather than crouching strong anti-air. Did not work, obviously. And yeah, so when Rufus is playing those meaty games against E-Honda, it's hard for E-Honda because Rufus can do a dive kick timed exactly there, such that both the headbutt and the butt slam will both whiff.
Right. All right, Mike Ross with a pretty decent lead here. Getting in there. Oh, wow. Stand jab, low jab in the hands. Nice links.
And now E-Honda, Mike Ross, with the big life advantage. Justin playing patiently as he does. He's not a crazy go-nuts kind of Rufus.
Yeah, Justin's the only person I've ever seen turtle with a life lead. Great block.
Turtle against the life lead.
Oh, yeah, when he's in the deficit.
Yeah, you're right, though. He definitely does do that. Mike Ross not getting caught. Ooh! Watch out now. This is bad.
Got him in the corner here. He just wants to get him. He got him. Did he get it?
Oh, man. Wow. Justin, is that going to be it?
Probably.
Got him.
Wow, it is enough to finish him off.
What a comeback there from Justin. That was real nice. Yeah. Mike Ross had a significant life advantage. It was huge. I mean, 75% to like 15%.
And that's the patience of Justin Wong. That's one of his traits that I think makes him a top player more so than a lot of other people. It's just that patience that he has even when he's down in life.
All right, so Justin starting things off here. And Rufus playing to get in. Mike Ross, playing really, really patiently. And it's just harassing now with those dives. There it is. The jump back fierce. Mike Ross, really known for that stuff. Like I said, the headbutt, butt slam can whiff in that situation. Oh, he landed with that. And he closes it out. He had enough bar. How about that? Justin Wong ending up taking the game. Even after both rounds, it looked like Mike Ross had good positions for himself. All right, Mike establishing things early.
But see, he's done that every single round. He's seemed to establish stuff pretty early, and then Justin Wong just ripping it from him afterwards.
Oh, misses the cancel that time. And Mike still controlling the corner, backs off to a range where he can more assuredly control the corner. Justin playing patiently. That's pretty good chip there. Oh, nice. Damn Fierce knocks the opponent down. Into Ultra. Yeah, he's going to use it here. And that's a way to start things off. Mike Ross down to half health. Nice positioning there. I love the spacing on the dive kick from Justin.
Great sweep. And
oh, there it is, finally. Mike Ross gets away. Wow,
He's
that's
tried
a risky
that stand
Fierce
a couple of times and it has not worked. What a great neutral jump.
It was a counter hit, so Justin Wong was doing something already. He had recovered. I wonder what he was trying to do.
Huh, interesting. I thought that was a guaranteed punish if you neutral jump that attack, but maybe not.
I think if he presses his roundhouse a little bit early, maybe.
Okay.
I'm just not sure. But yeah, there was definitely a counter hit there. Here's the jump back Fierce. It's a great jump back normal. Justin Wong getting set to start things off again. Oh, and he keeps Honda going towards the corner, and again, Justin taking control with that crouching jab, but then Mike Ross just getting out of there. Yeah, you can really tell after kind of neutral situations, they both want to get the control of the follow-up situation. So that's what those crouching jabs are about afterward. When you make somebody block something in this game, as opposed to other games where you lose advantage, this one you get advantage for the most part. Mike slowly trying to whittle down Justin. Justin playing very patiently. Knows he has a tough approach from that side.
Oh wow, nice stuff. 2 shorts into a throw. Yeah, Mike Ross was playing nicely and defensively there. Then he just went after him. Oh god, he charged up in time, using all of his meter for that. So that's pretty risky because if he loses this round,
wow. And he's gonna, yeah, all of that meter gone.
Yep. So now he has no meter left for the 3rd round at all.
It's match point now for Justin against a Honda without very good escape options. Much less damaging and pressure too. Although still a damaging character. And you know, Justin knows that Mike Ross doesn't really want to jump towards on account of that EX Snake Strike threat.
Looked like Justin was going for a cross-up dive kick there. Came in from the front. Mike just got hit by it.
There's that safe jump timing Mike's been working on. It's pretty obvious looking stuff, but you know, Mike Ross just hasn't really had that in his repertoire before.
Nice.
Very even on life here, but Justin's been able to come back in 3 of these rounds. He's the one wanting to spend meter. Justin saw it wasn't working out, backs off again. And hoping that Mike Ross will come in. I mean, this is kind of a weird neutral situation for both characters.
Oh, great patience there from Mike just to block.
Ooh,
wow, got the
autocorrect.
autocorrect. Got that. That was so key right there. Oh, and chases him down with the EX butt slam, and that's punishable.
I don't understand. I don't understand from Mike. That's either going to kill him or get him very close to death. And he just doesn't really have good escapes from there. So Justin Wong takes it, moves on in the winner's bracket. He's going to play in the next round against Snake Eyes.
And Justin's had trouble against some Zangiefs before, thanks to that matchup.
That's true.
Rufus Zangief, not a good match. And you see here we have Claky D on the left going up against DRS Chris on the right. DRS Chris, not a lot of people have heard of him if you haven't been watching a lot of Wednesday night fights.
Yeah.
He's been doing pretty well at the Wednesday night fights that he does show up at.
Yeah, he has. And even at EVO, he got top 32 in Street Fighter 4. He was one of the 2 Kens who did so. If I think the other one was MOV.
Yeah, with Ken. I mean,
with Ken.
It's not a character that we see a lot, not a very popular character, but we've been seeing some effective stuff. We saw yesterday, who was it? Hellfire was using Ken and doing very well with him, getting very far in his pool. Yeah,
I think Ken is a little bit underrated. Just because you don't see him very often doesn't mean that he's not a good character.
Yeah. And because there is kind of a little factor of Ken that where you do have to kind of play very unpredictably, you know?
Well, Hellfire did that for sure. DRS Chris can do that same thing. He's really good at that. So that's Chris. He's been leveling up even after EVO, where he already got top 32. As for Claky D, he has not played since EVO. He told me that he hasn't played at all, and that the reason that he's here is that he just got a lucky bracket.
Really? Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
Oh my God. That is really funny.
And playing Ibuki all the way.
Or Honda.
Nah, this is probably button checks. Because he did say to me that he's going to play Ibuki all the way.
Okay. That is definitely the character he has the experience with. That's the character that he has the most familiarity with. He has delved into other characters such as Cammy. In fact, at one point in time at Wednesday Night Fights, I remember he was talking about trying to switch to Cammy.
Well, I guess he's going to stay with Ibuki, who's a good character too. I think that's, there's no real reason to switch away from her.
Yeah. Ibuki, I think, is a highly underrated character, and you know, I know at one point I mentioned her as being one of the top characters in this game. I got a lot of crap for that, but interestingly enough, I saw Alion talk about top characters, and he listed Ibuki in there as well. So
that's interesting. I know a lot of other people in SoCal list her as top 5. You know, we just had Mike Ross on stage. I've talked about top 5 with him. He has Ibuki up there.
Yeah, it's that vortex.
Uh-huh.
That vortex that you cannot escape from.
You know, it's not just that. She has pretty good normals on the ground.
Yeah.
She can you know, deal stun in a few mix-ups. Okay, starting things off well. And Chris not blocking it right. Yeah, hard knockdown again. Reset into very ambiguous situation. Ooh, this is looking good for Clayky D so far.
Good block. Good block.
Very close to stun as Chris. He's got to try to get away, and yeah, he should be fine now.
I mean, this is what we've seen from Clayky D when he plays Marvel. He's a very kind of autopilot-ish, you know, once things start going, he just goes into a sequence.
Well, he's got a great character for that.
And Ibuki is perfect for that, so yes.
Ooh, he thought Clayky D thought that was going to go on the other side afterward. Oh,
good reaction there. I like him letting that focus loose and then dash canceling off of it. Here we go.
Oh, nice. That classic post-Hurricane mix-up.
Yep.
Throw or, you know, shenanigans DP.
That's a large portion of Ken's game, landing that EX Hurricane and then you having to figure out what to do afterwards.
Ibuki getting knocked down. Gotta try to start things up. But she has a very definite game plan. And this is exactly it. Clayky D, what can he do the second time? Oh, he's already seen that though.
The DRS Chris baited that out last time, didn't bait it out this time. Oh, he did it again.
I'm surprised that he keeps going to that, yeah. It's all about the mix-up, and those haven't really been mix-ups.
Oh, he threw him out of the overhead, wow. Oh, he tried to bait something out of DRS Chris.
Nice, there's the slide going right into Ken before toward medium kick actually starts up.
Always that weird meetup where everyone is just walking back and forth, and almost always happens where both players hit something at the exact same time, you know?
Yep.
Okay, getting in with the kunai. Just trying to get that untechable knockdown now. That's Clayky's entire goal.
Pretty much. Oh, this is a chance for Chris now. Gets the knockdown. What's his mix-up afterward? Dragon Punch.
Okay. It's a fine trade. I like him jumping over those fireballs like that.
Chris with the life lead now just does not want to hit Clayky D. Let
Clayky
D do this exact thing. Oh, he thought it was going to be across the foot. Clayky D landed in front of him. Ooh! Wow, and didn't get the link.
And smart for Chris just to keep going at it, you know, just say, you know what, I'm putting the onus on him to land his combo, so I'm going to uppercut in between.
Chris trying to stay away. Oh, that could have been it.
I mean, here's the thing, Clayky has done all that work, but he's still down in life. He needs to get this next hit in.
Oh, this is dangerous right here. This is the game. Then he didn't get her.
Oh, looked like he was going to a cross-up, but ended up in front.
I would have looked to block cross-up too.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Chris's friend coming over to talk. Oh, yeah, just make sure you take your thing off. That's probably what it was.
That's his friend.
That's probably the problem.
I played him at Wednesday Night Fights a lot of times. He's a really strong Sakura player.
They have a good scene out there.
Yeah.
Up there, really.
What's the scene?
The high desert.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Chris gets the knockdown here. Oh, it was the front. And now he has Clayky D into the corner. Oh, wow, that was so sick. Nice little action there. And again, Clayky D was looking to block from the front afterward. And he thought that was going to kill. It was going a little crazy there. Chip will do it at this point, and he does get it, so he took a risk. But it ends up being okay.
What will happen now?
Okay, oh, FADC toward to make sure he gets more damage and the knockdown. Smart. Oh, that's a cross-up. Yep. I'm threatening again, but Kikidi just getting out of there. Nope. Here comes Kikidi now. This. Okay, from the front. Now, if you notice, if he takes a little bit of a step toward, it's going to be a cross-up. Boom. That's okay. Yeah.
Forward and then the mix-up. Oh, again from the front.
Yeah, he has to take a little bit of a step forward for it to be a cross-up.
Right. So
And
that's one of the
Chris
things
has
that
got
you
to
just gotta look
recognize that.
for.
Yeah. So Kikidi is on the verge of taking this.
Nice. Getting some good damage here, setting something up. Oh, an ambiguous cross-up for him.
Nice.
And an ambiguous cross-up.
Ooh, he's working on a great round so far.
But you know what? Ibuki can take down your whole life bar in one sequence.
All she needs is a sliver of health, and she is still a big threat. Oh, we tried to have ADC toward, or focus through towards. And I don't know whether he's going to die here. This does a lot of damage, so he probably will. Yeah. That is it.
Wow.
Kikidi moves on.
Just like we said, one sequence right there just took the whole life bar out.
Such a threat always.
Woo.
Whenever she has any life left, she is a threat.
And Kikidi, not having played since Evo,
Right.
has now gone on to winner's quarters.
Man, pro LoL player and excellent fighting game player.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
So we're going to continue on winner's side. This is actually the last of the winners' top 16s.
And it's going to be Vangeef versus Lucan.
And that means it's going to be Zangief versus Ryu. Matchup that I used to play a ton of.
Yeah, you played that a lot with Alex Valle.
Sure did, and it's not an easy one for either player. You really got to know the ins and outs of the matchups to not get rolled, to just not get blown up.
Right.
I do think that in the end, it's a little bit of a win for Ryu.
Yeah,
But Vangeef has just an excellent command of his normals and such excellent spacing and reactions too, and the ability to whiff punish so well. And those things are really going to serve him well in the Ryu match. I know he has Ryu match experience too. I've seen it in tournaments, and I know he's played in casuals against Ryu's like John Choi.
You know what's really interesting to me right now? If you remember, just recently on an Ultra Chen episode, someone asked, do you think Zangief will ever win a major? And I was just talking to Flash Metroid, and he said, and a couple of other guys, I think it was PR Rog at dinner last night, and they said they don't think Zangief will ever win a major. Well, if Vangeef wins against Lucan, we will have Snake Eyes and Vangeef in winner's quarters.
Well, no, winner's semis.
Winner's semis, yeah. Winner's semis. So
Yeah.
we'll have top.
It's a pretty good chance.
2 out of the top 4 players will be Zangief players if
I like
Vangeef can win this.
I like that a lot.
But Lucan has looked very strong. He's
Yes.
produced a bunch
Ooh.
of upsets already today.
That was
this
very
whole weekend.
punishable. He just sets out the fireball. This match is all about Ryu not giving up space unnecessarily. And a lot of people will play it as the Ryu by walking backwards and thinking that, that's how you're supposed to do it. No, you need to play offense against Geef.
Now, the one thing that PR Rog and Flash Metroid both agreed on, though, was that they said Zangief, not a particularly strong character. Pad player Zangief's very strong.
Right,
Zangief.
yeah, because you can more easily whiff punish things. You just SPD is a little bit easier.
And you know what? When you're a joystick user and you SPD, your body moves.
Right, it's noticeable. The other
Right.
person knows it's coming.
And so
If you're
if you're a
side to side.
pad player, it's just like, doot, you know, and you don't even see anything happen, and all of a sudden you're SPD. That's why it always looks like when Vangeef and Snake Eyes SPD you, it comes from nowhere.
Yeah, I wonder if it's not a coincidence that, you know, the 2 best Geefs in this tournament are pad ones.
I actually don't think it's a coincidence at all.
Really, 2 of the best pad players in the US are Geef players. And Vangeef is doing a great job. You know, Lucan is trying to play this kind of outside zoning range that I don't really think is Ryu's wheelhouse.
See, this is the scary thing. Against Zangief, it's so scary to touch buttons because if he whiff punishes you with that stand short into the EX green hand so much. But if you don't touch buttons, that just opens him up just to walk up and SPD you.
Lucan is loaded on everything. He's very dangerous right now.
I would love to see a stat on Vangeef's efficiency of button presses. Just like how often it actually...
Ooh, that was a threat.
Okay, Okay.
That's it. Nice. I love that EX. That's,
yeah,
that's
that was
good
really
stuff.
Good. That was really good.
Very intense look on Lucan's face right there.
And Vangeef, I always like to call Mecha Vangeef because he's always got that robot look on his face.
You can't tell what he's thinking.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I mean, they called him that in NorCal. They called him the robot. That was his nickname.
Yeah. Oh, Lucan's doing a little bit better now. Vangeef got to settle down. He's playing a little bit impatiently. He's trying to bulldog a little bit too hard.
Yeah, Lucan playing.
Oh my God!
Really? We've got vanilla SF4 Zangief tactics in the house.
What's up, August 2008?
Oh, nice. And that just evened it up.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of damage there.
But Lucan is definitely playing out of his mind right now. He's playing so strong. There's no coincidence that he's made it up here in winner's bracket. Oh, nice. Got through that with the EX green hand.
That's nice, but with no knockdown, it's not that big of a deal. Lucan still, I think, has control here. Oh, he just gave it up. He wasn't fighting for that mid-range enough.
It's just so scary to touch a button because of that whiff punish. You know, it's so hard to control space with your normals. And that's what opens up that opportunity for him to walk up an SPDU.
Vance standing in a range where he can EX hand. Oh,
no!
And no quick stand. That could have killed it.
Oh!
Wow, there's some. There's it. I don't know why he threw that fireball.
No.
Oh, boy.
And Lucan, you see that look on Lucan's face, and he is asking himself that exact same question. Why did I throw that fireball in that situation?
Oh, I see. The Olympian lets me know that that was actually an unblockable that Clicky D was doing.
Oh,
EX Nightbreaker, Command Dash,
gotcha,
Jumping Light Kick.
Shout outs to the Olympian. Awesome Cami player from the Cami form.
Ooh, what a sequence right there for Vangeef. He goes for the much safer regular grab in the corner.
And then a wake-up fierce uppercut.
Yeah, Lucan bets the round.
Yeah, I like that from Lucan, though, because you know what? Vangeef probably saw only owns one bar. He's not going to uppercut FADC, and so...
Look at the spacing Vangeef uses just outside of those
good.
those normals for Ryu.
Oh,
and he just walked right
in
inside
there.
of it and takes himself to match point.
And you know, it's so funny, too. You can hear some of the audience in the background. They're just kind of chuckling. And it's just because whenever he grabs you like that, when he grabs you like that, you feel so uncomfortable, you know? Because it just always seems to come out right out of nowhere. Nice. Oh, wow.
Oh, follows up.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Good auto-corrected uppercut from Lucan. If it went the wrong way, that might have been the end of that.
Oh!
See, like, I want to laugh after that happens because you just, it's
Ooh,
like
oh,
that,
he missed it.
it's that very nervous, uncomfortable laugh, you know?
Personally, I think it's amazing to see. I love watching this.
Oh, good stuff. See, I like Lucan trying to close the distance for Vangeef.
Oh, that was, boy.
See, that's the
Could have
thing.
been it.
Lucan probably does need to do some more forward walking. He does a little bit too much back and forth.
That's what I think too.
If he does more forward walking, it'll be harder.
Oh, that's it. That's it. You saw him walk up there. That's it. Vangeef takes it over Lucan.
And honestly, that was the problem right there. Is what he did was he maintained a fixed distance from Vangeef,